morning, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. Today's the 21st of November. The year is 2019. I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee, sitting in my dining room, trying to avoid all the sun. I have windows in front of me, windows behind me, and the blinds. I have to close the blinds back there to keep this. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see me lose so much sunlight. So as you all know, I have been living here on my own by myself in this house, this townhome, this massive townhouse, for since February of this year. It's almost a year. So in February, it will be 1 year. February or March, one of those two. I think late February. Anyways, I would have been here for 1 year. I don't know what I was thinking when I rented a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 3-story townhouse. I certainly did not need the space. It's much larger than what I need, and I'm trying to clean up this place, and dust everywhere. And I had my sister; she was cleaning for me, and she broke her ankle, so now I got to clean my sister. Now I got to hire somebody else to clean up while she's in recovery. So I've been trying to clean the bathrooms and the showers and stuff myself. So I muted this phone. Trying to clean the bathrooms myself and keep the kitchen clean, and it's just a lot of work. So I need to hire a cleaning service for real. If you know some good cleaning service, please let me know. But you have to understand, y'all, this is my first time living alone since my early 20s. Yep. This is my early 20s. So I lived alone when I was like 21, 22 years of age. In my early 20s, 20. I've had a few apartments by myself, and I even bought a house I lived in alone in 1993 when I moved to Stone Mountain. So I was living there by myself, a 4-bedroom house. So after that, I met Earl in 96, and then we have lived together pretty much from that time forward. So living here alone again is just kind of, it's interesting. You wake up and the house is quiet, and you have to liven up the place and turn on the coffee machine and turn on the TV and see who got shot and killed in the land last night. Check the body count. Make sure ain't nobody catch up, water the plants, clean up a little bit. It's kind of, I got a lot of cleaning to do here. My problem is, I get a lot of mail in here, and you just set the mail and it piles up. It's like, I gotta go through this junk. So I just spent 30 minutes going through mail, and I'm like, what is all this stuff? Somebody was sending me certified letters, and I'm like, well, I didn't even, you get a little certified letter thing. I don't even know where it's coming from or who sent it, but it's too late now. They sent the mess back because I didn't even realize they had sent me something. But anyway, couldn't have been too important because, living alone has its positives and then it has its negatives. Coming home to a house that's quiet, nobody here, no doggies running around. Vanity and Vegas are deceased now. They died. Vanity died a few months ago. Vegas died last summer. So I'm like, well, maybe I should get another dog. I'm like, I don't want to go through all that. Dog having a potty train a dog in a 3-story townhouse. The rushes ass outside, and I don't know. And I don't miss having to rush home to take the dogs out. You be driving that, I gotta get to the house, take the dogs out. Then you gotta go out. Then you gotta go out. Gotta take them to the vet. Gotta take me. He grooming. He did that. You did that for 20 years. When you have dogs, they're like children who don't ever grow up. Having to run into the the grooming place every once a week. Clean up their mess. Dogs don't clean up their dog shit. You get to clean that shit up. So for me, no more pets right now at this stage in my life. That's a good feeling. I still got all these little pet stuff all cleaned over the corner, put it in a box and stick it in the garage. I was going to give it away to somebody else because no more dogs, no time. I look at my friends who get these little puppies, and they have all these little small dogs and stuff, and I don't think they even know what the hell what they're getting themselves into. So, texting me. So yesterday, this is the funny part of my mother. Me and my mother, sometimes we have, if you ever have a connection with your mother like I have with my mother. I was thinking about my mother yesterday, and I said, oh yeah, what am I going to get for Thanksgiving? For Christmas. And I said, you know what? I had paid off the remember I gave my mother some credit cards. I had to cut them cards up. I have new cards now, and I paid all the balances down. So I said, well, I'm going to let mama go get her own gift. I'm going to call up and say, Mom, you can come get the new credit card. I have it now because it's in all this mail over here. Your credit card is here. You can come pick it up and, you can run it back up like you normally do. But she had a little surprise for me. She called me and said, Walter. No, I was about to call her and she called me. I said, oh, hey, Mama. She was like, I need to go by the car dealership because something's wrong with one of these tires. I'm on a donut. I said, you're on a donut? She said, yeah, I have a flat tire. One of the tires went bad, so I had to go. I said, we're going up to the dealership. We have wheel and tire protection on the car. She said, yeah, but then the threads are showing. I said, the threads are showing on another tire? Now, I don't see my mother that frequently. I look at her car to know that you see threads showing the tires need to be replaced. So I'm like, okay, this car, fairly new car, only 2 years old. How is it the threads are showing on this car? You need to get on up to this dealership because we need to see what's going on with these tires because you need to have those car tires replaced. Get to the dealership. I'm all to the dealership. They're going to call you. I said, okay. So the guy calls me. It needs 4 new tires, brakes, a balancing, alignment. I said, okay, how much is all this going to cost? I'm listening to the guy. He adding it up. He gave me specials left and right because he knew I was not. I was talking to him. I said, this sounds very expensive. He was going, well, I'm gonna discount this. I'm gonna discount that and discount this and this. That. We're gonna bring down this. And this is a grand total. I almost fell off this damn chair. There, I said, thought to myself, Merry Christmas, Mama. That's what you just got. 4 new tires, brakes, the front brakes, wheel alignment, balance, everything, and even washed your car for you. That's it. Merry Christmas, honey. So they bring her little balance on the credit card. I don't know why she was driving around with threads showing on those tires. But obviously she needed alignment and it ruined the tires or something. I don't know. So she got all new tires, new brakes. She can get back on the road. My mother liked to ride out in Atlanta. I don't know where the hell she'd be going. So she'd be riding everywhere. That mama, she'd be getting around town in that Honda, let me tell you. She done racked up some miles driving around Atlanta. I spoke to her this morning. She already on the road. I'm like, already? I gotta go here, and I gotta go there, and I gotta go here. I said, I wanted you to come back. I wanted to see that car, the tires they put on there. She said, I gotta go here, there. She said all this stuff. So I said, forget it, man. We'll catch up with you later. I'm sure they did the right job. It was a dealership. They had Royal's Honda dealership. I'm sure they did it correctly on what they charged. The only reason I went with them because she was already there. I didn't feel like her having to leave there and go to another tire place. And it wasn't badly priced. Normally, I would not suggest people go to a dealership and do that type of stuff. We didn't know what was going on because we have wheel and tire replacement. But anyway, she's at the dealership and so it's a Merry Christmas for her. I wanted to take my mother on a vacation this December. I'm working, trying to get her passport. Like I've been trying for eons and eons and eons. I wanted to get this damn passport. My mother's never been out of the country. I want to take her somewhere on a cruise or something this December. So I'm working to get her passport so that we can go someplace. We may not make it in December, maybe January. But I want her to go someplace. My mother's not. She's never been to Mexico, Canada, the islands, nowhere. That's the sad part of the vast majority of my family members, even cousins, uncles, they don't have passports. They've been nowhere. I'm like, God, y'all need to get out and travel and do places and go places and do. I would love to take my mother to Paris or London. I mean, I have a friend of mine. He takes his mother everywhere. He drags her from the Carolinas, from South Carolina. Kenyatta takes his mother, gets her on that plane, and they go to Africa, Paris, Brazil. He takes her everywhere, and he said she'd be screaming and hollering the whole time, but he makes sure she go and see these places. And I would love for my mother to, go to. I think Kenyatta's mom was a little bit younger than my mother, but my mother should have been doing this years ago. So I'm hoping to get this passport so we can go take some small trips because I know she walking for her is kind of difficult, but we just get wheelchair shit and just roll out shit like everybody else. I've seen a lot of people on vacation in wheelchairs being rolled all over the place. Just have to go someplace that's wheelchair friendly. And there are a lot of places and destinations that we can go. Just to I want to get her out of the country just to see different. I love to take her to Africa. My cousin was living in Africa a few years ago. I don't know what I was thinking. Me and Earl did not go over there to Africa to visit. We should have went our asses over there. We sure should have went. So, yeah, but living alone has its positives and its negatives, and I'm happy to. To be honest with you, I should have never rented this townhouse. I wanted to live in a high-rise downtown or in Midtown. That's what I should have done. The only reason I came here is because I had vanity. And I had to like get on the elevator, going down the elevator, and going out. And this lease is up. Although I've been looking for a house to buy, I'm pre-approved for more. I'm looking at some houses. I said, I looked at it. There's a new development not too far from me. And I saw them building it. It's coming out my drive-by the end days to look. But they look really nice. It's like went online and looked. A 1-bedroom, 1-bath is $299,000. I thought to myself, that ever is a motherfucking lie. I'm not about to pay $299,000 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, whatever they selling over there. I'm like, that's insane. Hell no. No, So that's just, the housing prices are so high here. I'm probably going to be a renter for a minute. And trust me, I don't mind renting. Because if you latch on to one of these expensive ass townhomes or condos or houses in this market, your ass going to be doomed. If this shit drop in value, which it is going to drop in value, you're going to be stuck with an overpriced ass house that you better hold on for the next 10 to 15 years till that price is correct. And I don't plan on holding nothing for another 10 to 15 years. I want something. In a perfect world, I can find something that's $150,000. I can fix up myself and move in there, a ranch in a decent area without not in the middle of Niggerville with a bunch of crazy niggas camping out waiting for me to leave so they can go in there and steal my shit. That would be in a perfect world, but we know that don't exist here in Atlanta. So it's going to be something expensive. But anyway, when I do leave here, since I'm still in rent mode for now, I am going to get into a high rise. I've made up my mind. I don't have any dogs. I don't need all the space. I can do a 1-bedroom apartment. I want a beautiful glass view of me. I want windows and glass, and I want to be able to walk to restaurants and to a gym. And I just would like to live that lifestyle for once in my life. I've never done it before. It's just me. So it's not like, I would love to do that. So I've been looking at some buildings I want to check out in some areas that I want to be in. I really would like, I just would like to try that lifestyle. I've always been, something I always wanted to do. And since it's just me. Now, speaking of such, a friend of mine popped in here day before yesterday. He came and grabbed something. And he was like, Walter, you just live a boring life. I said, what are you talking about? He's like, well, you're always here. You either here cleaning up, or you at the gym, or you at the grocery store, or you at the car wash. I'm thinking, that's a lot of stuff to do. Either I'm at this place cleaning up, at the grocery store, you think that's fun, grocery shopping. Then I'm at the gym. That takes time to work out. Cardio, an hour, 2 hours, 2-3 hours at the gym every day. And that's a lot of hours, most of my day. Then he's like at the car wash. These cars. So I'm like, boring. Well, what do you think I should be doing? Well, there's this party going on over here. And they had this going on tonight. They had that. I'm like looking at him like, dude, I'm tired. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. You really think I'm about to run all night long on a school night? To some parties and clubs and theaters and go see this person and see that. And I said, no, I'm fine. When I get my ass in, and now that the sun goes down around 5, 6 o'clock, by the time I get here around the house, 7 to 8 or whatever time I get here, I'm in. I'm not going back out there. It's cold out there too. The sun's going down earlier. Night falls and traffic is horrible this time of the year. I'm like, no, I ain't going no place. I'm like, you should go here. We can go there and here. And tomorrow night is this club and that night and this. He's going on and on about all the wonderful stuff that's going on in Atlanta. I said, nigga, I've been here for 30 years. I done been to every nightclub. And even the new places was the old place. They just reopened it under a different name. So I'm like, what the hell am I going to be doing up in there? That time I walk in there, have 2 drinks, I'm ready to go. I had to do stuff during the daytime. That's something I'm looking forward to this vacation because there's a lot of stuff we do during the daytime. So at nighttime, I get back on that cruise ship, I can go back to sleep, and get some rest and just open up the window, listen to the ocean. So living alone has this, and I'm not a boring person. It's just, y'all, I'm 49 years of age. I don't have the same energy as this 22, 23-year-old Leonard that was sitting here talking about, so I'm boring, I should be doing this and that. Why? You go do it. And he ain't got no money to do it. That's the problem. Why? So you need me to take him to go pay for all this shit. Hell no. Get in your Uber and go back to your dorm. You're in school over there. You don't need to be running these streets any damn way. Go home. Go back to Dortmore house. But anyway, yeah, I live a boring life. My life is just a normal life for a normal person. If I want to go out, I can go out. I'd have to take a nap first. A few weeks ago, I went someplace. I went somewhere at nighttime, but I had to come home and take a nap first. Somebody invited me someplace. I said, let me go home and take a nap. So about 1 o'clock, I got home. And, it's kind of hard for me to take a nap during the daytime. I knew I needed to take a nap because we were going to be out later on in the evening. So luckily, I just laid down, took a nap, slept for a couple of hours, got up, got dressed, and then was able to go out to that event. But I needed that. So if I hadn't took that nap, man, I would have never made it there. I would have been sitting in a corner someplace to sleep. So, I don't know. Living alone. I'm at a point in my life where I'm happy. And I think that's what matters. I'm happy. I'm not over here arguing and fussing with nobody. If the place is a little dirty, well, I can only blame myself. I know I got the money to hire somebody to come in and clean. If I need to get somebody in to clean up so I don't have to kill myself cleaning up around here. I need to get more diligent with going through this mail because I get a ton of mail. I need to start throwing this shit out. Going sorting through this mail. The funny part is, I really wish I could hire a family member to come here and clean like my sister was cleaning for me. But I don't know. I got cousins. Who would I call? I don't even know. So I'm just like, forget it. I just had to hire a stranger, honey. There's a cleaning company, some Mexican to come in and clean up shit. I kid you all not. Upstairs in my bedroom, in the guest bedroom, I've been washing clothes and just dumping it on that bed. And it's a mountain of clothes I'm about to go upstairs and fold and put up. I can't get nothing. I'm looking, where are my clothes? I'm like, there's on that bed in there. Yeah, you look in the closet looking for something. Oh, shit's on that bed. So I got to dig through all this stuff on the bed. I said, forget this. So today I'm going to go up there and start folding them clothes and putting them up. Well, my sister was folding them and she kept my closet very neat and organized. So she ain't here now. So I need to hire somebody to fold clothes. I washed clothes, but she would fold them. Now, I did have one cleaning lady a few years back. She used to wash and fold all the clothes. That's when I had that house in Buckhead. So I would come back everything would be spotless. She did a good job. I wish I can catch up with her ass now because this place is about a quarter the size of that damn place. So I wonder if she charged to come clean this. But anyway, I'm about to get off this video. And this is a small, fun video. No, I'm not a boring person. I have a very active lifestyle, I think. I do a lot of stuff, and I could do more stuff if I wanted to. I might start venturing out and doing some more stuff. It just depends. It just depends. Anyway, this is a longer video than I thought it was going to be. Today is Thursday. It's November 21st. The year is 2019. And, I like living alone. I can't complain. And, I don't know. See what happens. Anyway, let me get on this phone. Let me go up and fold these clothes because this is starting. I got a mountain of clothes and stuff to go through there for. Good thing I got the towels separated so I can fold those first and figure out where these clothes are going to go. And, like I said, today is Thursday, November 21st, the year is 2019. I'm out here and enjoy your Thursday.